welcome back. So we're going over the top 15 facts of, well, not the top, but fun facts of Scream, from the Scream franchises. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, because I do have a favorite one that I think it is the very first one, or I believe it's the very first one. It's one of my favorites, so let's get right into it. Number 1, the inspiration for the screenplay came from Kevin Williamson. One night when he was watching a documentary on a serial unaliver, Danny Harold Rowling killed unalived 5 students after sneaking into their apartments. Later that night, Williamson found an open window in his house that he was certain was shut before. He spent the rest of the night searching the house, terrified, with a knife in his hand, talking to a friend on the phone. He wrote the first draft of the script and a treatment for 2 sequels over the next 3 days. Number 2 is the script sparked a bidding war. The script sparked a bidding war. The Scream screenplay generated a lot of heat in Hollywood. Paramount, Universal, Morgan Creek, Oliver Stone's Synergy Pictures, and the Weinstein's Dimension Films all but it put in bids for it. Williamson ultimately went with Dimension, who paid $400,000. This was less than what some of the other companies offered, but though the film had more chance of being made. It was originally titled Scary Movie, but Harvey and Bob Weinstein didn't like it and suggested Scream instead. They had just seen the music video for Michael and Janet Jackson's duet of the same name and loved its simplicity. Number 3, Wes Craven was hard to convince. Wes Craven was the studio's choice to direct Scream, but having made horror movies his bread and butter, Craven wanted to take a break from the genre. He declined the job on 2 different occasions. George A. Romero, Sam Raimi, Robert Rodriguez, and Danny Boyle were on the shortlist to direct, but were all discounted because they saw the film as a comedy. Craven was still the studio's choice because of his approach to horror. He said he can't be funny when somebody's dying. Instead, he looked for humor in the tension between the death scenes. Craven was eventually tempted to the project for 2 reasons. One was that Drew Barrymore was signed onto the film. The other was a chance encounter with an 11-year-old who told him that The Hills Have Eyes was his favorite movie, but that he thought that Craven had gone soft in the recent years. Number 4. The authorities got involved for Barrymore's scenes. During filming the opening scene, Drew Barrymore was given a live landline as a prop. She got caught up in the scene and accidentally called 911. They were alarmed by her screams and called back, concerned about her welfare. Craven said that Barrymore put an enormous amount of trust in him. She told him about a story she'd read in the paper about a dog being set on fire by its owner, which really upset her. She was uncontrollably crying when relaying the story to Craven to generate a similar emotion in Barrymore for her character. Craven would say to her, "I am lighting the match," which triggered Barrymore. Number 5 is the voice of Ghostface. Ghostface's iconic voice was provided by Roger Jackson, who had also provided voices for the animated TV show The Powerpuff Girls. He would also go on to do the voice in all the sequels. The actors never met him because Craven thought that reactions would be genuine. If they couldn't put a face to the voice, his dialogue was also not pre-recorded or looped in post-production, so he was there interacting with the actors in the scene, sitting in a tent outside. The original plan was to have his voice as a placeholder and for it to be looped by another voice actor, but Craven stuck with him, describing his voice as intelligent evil. Jackson didn't physically play Ghostface. That was stuntman Dean Farwell. There were a few moments where Farwell didn't play Ghostface, and one of them comes in the scene when Casey smashes him in the face with the phone through the window. That was Wes Craven behind the mask. Number 6 is screenwriter Kevin. Number 6 is. The Scream movies have a special connection to Dawson's Creek. That's number 6. Not only did Kevin Williamson create Dawson's Creek, but Joshua Jackson, who played Pacey, appears as a film student in Scream 2. Dawson's Creek guest star Scott Foley also starred as Roman Bridger in Scream 3. Plus, Jenna Ortega's character Tara can be seen watching the Scream parody episode of Dawson's Creek in the new movie. Even Scary Movie, which primarily spoofs the Scream in Scream 2, got in on the action, featuring a cameo from James Van Der Beek and using Dawson's Creek theme song. Number 7, the body count for Scream franchise is anywhere between 45 and 50 depending on who you ask. If you include Maureen Prescott, Trudy Sherry, and Rachel and Stu Masher, the death toll is 50. I think number 8. Number 8, Scream 4 has the highest kill count of the series. If you don't include the stab 6 and 7 deaths, Scream 4 still comes in first with 11 deaths. Scream 2 and 3 each have 10, and the new Scream has 8, and the original Scream has 7. Oh, wow. Number 9 is the first Scream was originally going to be called Scary Movie. The studio changed the name just before filming ended, and the cast was Crew's rap gifts. Still said Scary Movie. The studio had changed the name just before filming ended, and the cast and crew's rap gifts still said, their gifts still said Scary Movie on them. Julie Plec told The Ringer that they were outraged by the terrible new name, but it turned out to be a good choice, which is very true. It really did. Scream is definitely something that it fits the character. Number 9 or 10? We'll go with number 9, but I feel like we're on 10. I lost track. Number 9. The studio has also wanted to change the killer's mask at first. Producer Bob Weinstein told Vanity Fair, "I thought the mask was goofy. I thought people would laugh at it. I thought Wes was crazy. Obviously, Wes Craven and co. won that battle, leaving us with now iconic ghost face mask." Hold on. My dog's ruining my shoe. Give me 1 second. Number 10. Sorry for my recording. I had to re-record because I lost the first one. I don't know what happened. Number 10. The studio also wanted to change the killer's mask at first. Producer Bob Weinstein told Vanity that, "I thought the mask was goofy. I thought people would laugh at it. I thought Wes was crazy. Obviously, Wes Craven and co. won that battle, leaving us now with the iconic ghost face mask." Number 11, Drew Barrymore was originally supposed to play Sidney Prescott. It was her idea to play Casey Becker instead because it would throw the audience off and make them feel like none of the characters were safe. Kevin Williamson was 100% on board, telling The Ringer, "I wanted it to be this big, huge Janet Leigh moment." And then when she is unalived, you're like, wait a second, wasn't she on the poster? Wait, what's going on? What happened? What's going to happen next? Number 12, Casey Becker's line about liking the first Nightmare on Elm Street but thinking the rest sucked almost didn't make it into the movie. Wes Craven revealed on the DVD commentary that he thought it would make him look like an egomaniac but was convinced to leave it in. Number 14, Drew Barrymore actually called 911 during the filming after Scream prop master J.P. Jones had forgotten to unplug the phone. In the 2011 documentary, Still Screaming, he explained, "We're in the middle of a take, and the phone starts ringing. We're like, what's going on? Why is the phone ringing? And it's the police asking what we were doing, and why do we keep calling them?" And lastly, Courtney Cox had to fight to play Gale Weathers because she was on a show the main character of Friends, Monica, during their filming, and she wrote a letter to Wes saying, I think I always known as being so sweet, and I said I really can be a bee, you know, the rest of that word. So that's it, you know. Comment below what your favorite Scream was. Again, every time I film, I get so interrupted by many things. I just want one time peaceful filming. I guess it's hard. I guess you guys have it that way too. Anyways, yeah, let me know below what you guys think of these movies, what your favorite Scream was, if you love Scream, what you don't love about Scream. I'd love to hear it all. And you guys have a great rest of your day, and I think next time we'll do a little bit of a lighter movie, and we'll go from we'll do Halloween Town. I'm sure we all want to know why Sarah Paxton was replaced with as Marnie. I just think she didn't have good availability is what I hear. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye now.